Kourtney Kardashian is offering lollipops for your vagina. Probiotics? They're for suckers. Kourtney Kardashian Barker has unveiled a new addition to her Lemme line, and it makes for quite an unusual mix. On Sunday, the newest incarnation of her Lemme Purr supplements, the probiotic gummies and pills designed to enhance vaginal health, launched exclusively at Target, and it comes in lollipop form. Just with the $30 per bottle gummies, the major ingredient in the new $5.99 per pack lollipops is a probiotic bacterium Bacillus coagulans, B. coagulans. Probiotics can help sustain the vaginal microbiome, the ecosystem of bacteria and fungus that dwell inside the vagina. That's crucial because when a vaginal microbiome isn't healthy, say, there's too much harmful bacteria or not enough beneficial bacteria, women are at risk for infections, including BV, yeast infections, and aerobic vaginitis. It can also result in a higher risk of other health conditions, such as recurrent UTIs. Research has also linked some modifications in the vaginal microbiota to pregnancy issues, including preterm birth. Olivia Casano of Evie, a company that specializes in women's health services, previously told the Post. B. Coagulans in particular creates lactic acid, which helps our bodies maintain pH levels. It can also increase immunity and aid to managing blood sugar. Some studies also showed it helps ease IBS symptoms like bloating, cramps, and diarrhea. The new lollipops are also formulated with vitamin C, which the brand says gives a boost of antioxidants and pro-collagen effects, plus pineapple extract for flavor. They're vegetarian, gluten-free, non-GMO, and manufactured with real sugar, clocking in at 70 calories a pop. This is the second lollipop supplement from Lemme. The first, Lemme Glow, was for hair, nails, and skin, and was strictly limited edition, but Lemme insists these pops are here to stay. Our community fell in love with our first lollipops, so I couldn't wait to bring them back in a new way, Kourtney stated in a press statement. Lemme Purr Lollipops are such a fun extension of one of our bestsellers, Lemme Purr, and I love that they turn daily self-care into something sweet and simple. Kourtney is undoubtedly at the forefront of the lollipop supplement trend, with her first ones being appeared last year. She's leading in the space, along with It Girl Vitamins, which sells lollipops with peptides and greens. There are even a few options for kids, including Ollie's Focus Buddies Lollipops for children's brain health, Maltese Daily Multivitamin Pops for kids, and Yum Eartha's Vitamin C Pops. Kourtney Kardashian Barker's Lemme Purr Lollipops are far more than just a quirky product launch. They're a vivid symbol of where celebrity wellness, female autonomy, and marketing psychology intersect in 2025. At first glance, the idea of a vaginal probiotic lollipop seems humorous or even absurd. Yet, the buzz surrounding it tells a deeper story about what consumers, particularly women, are craving in today's health landscape: empowerment, control, enjoyment, and personalization. 1. From taboo to trend, feminine health goes mainstream. For decades, vaginal health was discussed quietly, often shrouded in shame or embarrassment. Women's bodies, particularly their reproductive and sexual systems, were heavily medicalized but rarely celebrated. Kourtney's lollipops take something once whispered about in clinics and bring it to the center of mass culture. By framing vaginal health as a sweet, fun, colorful lifestyle ritual, this product challenges taboos and encourages open dialogue. That shift is culturally significant. It normalizes conversations about BV, yeast infections, microbiomes, and intimate wellness in spaces that previously avoided such topics. Whether or not one likes Kourtney's approach, it undeniably democratizes discourse, a Kardashian-sized megaphone amplifying what used to be niche health education. 2. The power and risk of celebrity health branding. Kardashian celebrity status adds rocket fuel to what would otherwise be a quiet niche product. Millions who might never have read a clinical article about Bacillus coagulans now know it exists. That's both good and bad. The good: it sparks curiosity, destigmatizes women's health, and can motivate consumers to explore their own well-being. For instance, many women may now Google what is a vaginal microbiome, or how do probiotics help vaginal pH. That's real awareness building. The risk: celebrity wellness often overshadows scientific nuance. People may believe a product works simply because it's endorsed by someone famous, not because of proven efficacy. Without clear education on dosage, CFU count, or probiotic stability, consumers can misinterpret marketing optimism as medical assurance. This gap between brand narrative and biological complexity is where misinformation often thrives. 3. The feminine health economy is booming. Globally, the women's health and intimate care industry has grown into a multi-billion-dollar sector, driven by increased awareness, startup innovation, and influencer marketing. Kourtney's Lollipops are part of a bigger movement, the vaginal wellness economy, which includes everything from pH-balanced washes and probiotic tampons to period underwear and fertility apps. The entry of high-visibility figures like Kourtney marks a commercial tipping point. What was once seen as alternative is now a mainstream retail category stocked in Target aisles. By securing a mass-market retailer rather than a luxury boutique, Lemme also ensures inclusivity at a more attainable price point, making vaginal health chic accessible to middle-class consumers. 4. Psychological appeal. Turning self-care into candy. The choice of format, a lollipop, is more than a novelty. It's psychological design. It transforms health maintenance into pleasure. It visually and emotionally connects to childhood nostalgia and sweetness, countering the clinical tone of supplements. It reframes self-care as indulgence rather than obligation, a treat yourself act rather than take your medicine. This reframing is a clever marketing tactic. By making a vaginal health product fun, Lemme sidesteps the discomfort or stigma some women feel when buying intimate care supplements. It also fits the broader cultural shift toward joyful wellness, where consumers seek emotional uplift from their routines as much as physical benefit. 5. Science, stability, and skepticism. Despite the creative marketing, the scientific community remains cautious. While Bacillus coagulans is a legitimate probiotic species, studied for digestive and immune benefits, there's still limited evidence that oral consumption in small, sugar-based doses can significantly alter the vaginal microbiome. The probiotic would have to survive saliva, stomach acid, and gut transit before influencing the vaginal ecosystem indirectly. Most research linking probiotics to vaginal health involves either specific high-dose oral strains or vaginally administered formulations. Without robust, peer-reviewed trials of the lollipop format, efficacy remains largely hypothetical. However, this doesn't mean the product is useless. It may still support general gut and immune balance, both of which have downstream effects on reproductive health. The key issue is communication. Brands should clarify that this is supportive, not therapeutic.